Hey guys, welcome to a new episode of Sneak Peek. So I'm David.
And I'm Brian. Yeah, today it'll be the two of us again. We'll return with a guest next week, but today we will be reviewing a relatively special shoe as well. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing. So for today's episode, we have with us the Nike Sacai Vaporwaffle.
So the reason why they are called the Vapor Waffles is because it's actually a combination of two different shoes. The Vapor Flies and the Waffle Races.
Sacai has a lot of history in recent times, bringing out very banger collaborations.
Yes.
But before we go into that, because a lot of us out there do not know what Sacai is, let David explain to you who or what Sacai actually is.
So Sacai was actually founded in 1999 by a woman named Chitose Abe.
Japanese, it's a Japanese brand.
She actually used to work for CDG actually for about 8 years, and then after that she left the company to start her own brand. And it actually picked up when her designs were featured on, I think, this Paris walkway in probably 2011.
So she's a designer lah.
Yes.
And
so,
she has her own brand.
Yes. After that Paris walkway, her design started to fly, and then like a lot of companies started to want to collab with her. Other brands other than Nike, actually, there's like Vans who actually collaborated with them. Yeah.
Cool. Let's take a look at the shoe. So the most prominent feature about this shoe is obviously the super thick base.
Oh yes.
At the back of the heel of the shoe, you see that there's an opening here that separates the outsole into two different parts. It's a very unique feature of the shoe.
Yes.
And the sole is also very chunky, so it gives off a very dad shoe vibe.
Yes. Exactly.
Some people would say, or most people would say, that this is very similar to the Balenciaga Triple S's. Right? So you have the very chunky look, you know.
Like what Brian said, actually the heel part, I don't know, it's the part that actually is throwing me off, because doesn't it look like when, you know, your shoe spoil, then the heel open?
Yes, Sacai releases is very notorious with their heel section. So the first edition they released, the Vapor Waffles,
this part also protruding
the
out.
LD Vapor Waffles, they're protruding out, and then people were like, you know, I can't drive in this, it will scuff the back. There's actually a very prominent video that people actually go and cut off the back because it's very thin.
Oh yes, correct.
Yeah. It features a very mesh-like upper, you can see here. It's just a mesh.
Yeah.
It's very similar to the first version of
mesh
the
with
LD Vapor Waffle.
suede in front.
Some suede in front.
Yeah.
And overall, the shoe it doesn't seem to have like a uniform shape. It's just very here and there.
Yeah. But another thing about this shoe is, I think the very unique thing about all Sacai Nike collaborations is the iconic double everything lah. Double swoosh, double tongue, double laces. Yeah.
Which is something that is,
I think people find very unique.
Yeah, something that has become very Sacai.
Yes.
When people think of Sacai, they think of like double everything.
Yes.
So it's very cool. This is the sale version. This is the one of the OG pack they released. So this released in the sale, this color, as well as a black version.
Yes.
The prices been pretty stable, pretty high. They also recently released another maroon pack and a green color one, which is very weird.
Yeah, I think I prefer the OGs compared to the newer ones they released. Yeah.
Comfort wise, I think this shoe is pretty comfortable. It gives you a very low center of gravity.
Yes. I think compared to like the previous, the LD Waffles, this one definitely has a more stable base.
Yeah, you definitely won't break your ankles.
Actually, a lot of people didn't put this on their 2020 sneaker of the year list, but definitely one of the more unique shoes from 2020, I would say.
Yeah. So what will you rate the shoe?
Honestly, I already shoe a 7. Okay, honestly, without this back part, I will honestly give it probably an 8 or 9. But
it looks so weird.
But this back part just throws me off too much. I don't know. I don't understand.
Then it looks so weird.
Yeah, I don't really understand the back part.
For me, I think this is a strong 8 for me because of originality. You wear this along the street, people look at it, people will be like, what is that guy wearing?
Yeah.
He looks like a clown, but still, what is the guy wearing?
Yeah, actually this is a very good clown shoe.
Yeah, what is the guy wearing? You know, so it's something that's unique lah. Really, I mean, it wasn't just slapping on their name, which we will talk about later, but something that is very uniquely Sacai.
Yes.
And I really am excited to see what they are going to continue to bring to the table for future collaborations.
Yes, definitely.
Okay, and we reached the third part of the show. This is where we talk about the topic of the day. So the topic of the day, along the lines of collaborations, would actually be what makes a good shoe collaboration. I think David has mentioned before, we've spoken about in last few episodes, that some collaborations are like, you know, really low effort. People just slap their name on the shoe. For example, the undefeated Ultra Boost. You just slap your name on it. There's nothing much being done to it. What are some other examples of lazy collabs?
I think one of the Supreme Lunar Flies, where they really just slap the name on the shoe itself.
One of the biggest grills in the world is very notorious for doing that. The Fragment one, Jordan. I mean, it's just another color and they put his stamp down there.
Yeah, actually some people
like it. Yeah, some people like it in a way.
Oh! Recently, the Fragment trees also.
Oh yeah.
Correct, the Fragment trees.
It seems to be Fragment only.
Yeah. Prada, Adidas, where they also just included it.
Yeah, true. And yeah, here we have like another bad example lah. I mean, it's a Supreme Uptempo. It is just an Uptempo with like Supreme on it.
Yeah.
The question is, what makes a good collaboration? To me, the Sacai line has done splendidly so far because you know the LD waffle. It's a unique silhouette, you've never seen it before. They took a waffle racer and then made it their own. The blazer, you know, even though they used the classic silhouette, but they really changed it up with a lot of different aspects of the shoe, such as the double laces, the double tongues, the paneling and all. And now we have the Vapor
Waffle.
The Vapor Waffle. Yeah, so Sacai has done a very good job in putting, you know, a very unique touch into their collaborations so that people, you know, when they look at it, they'll know, yo, it's a Sacai collab.
Yes, I think I agree with what Brian said in a sense that I think collaborations, a lot of times people get collaborations because like what we mentioned before, you get 2-in-1. You want to see what uniqueness the two brands can come up with lah. But sometimes, like we mentioned before, they just get lazy or maybe the company just don't give them enough, I think, creative power lah, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what Brian said, I really want to see uniqueness when it comes to collaboration. I don't want just having maybe your name slap on the shoe or maybe just include a small part of your logo. I want to see you change the shoe, you know.
Yeah.
Like what we mentioned before, like the Prestos, you know, acronym just totally changed the whole thing that you can't really consider a Presto anymore. So these are what I think people are looking for in a good collaboration, I guess.
Can even mention something about the recent Dunk collaborations, you know, the Grateful Dead, the Jovan Sneaker of the Year, the
Strange Love.
Strange Loves. Those are very unique because they use materials that they haven't used before.
Yeah, like velvet and everything.
One of my favorite.
Oh yes.
Sneaker of the Year 2017-2018. The Sean Waterspoon, you see, so he actually used corduroy, hadn't used before, and he actually used the sole of an MX1 along with the
upper with a 97.
A 97, so 97-1. These are collaborations that make the shoe unique.
Yes.
Obviously, one of the most recent, biggest collaborations we spoke about many times, the Nike Off-White collaborations. You see that Virgil actually has an idea, you know, he's going for like the ghosting pack, you know, to make it translucent. He's going for the deconstructed look, you know, to flip, you know, inside out, that kind of things, like his the words along the side. These are all like what makes a shoe unique.
Yeah, it's like something that.
Yeah, I said that before. Yeah. Wow, hey, shut the f up.
They're coming back here again. So something like this would, to me, is very unique. Even though okay, I won't personally rock this, but I just feel like this Sean Waterspoon Superstar is actually very unique because of the story behind it as well lah. Because he used like gold green concept on his shoe, so I think it's just pretty unique. Even though maybe it might not look as nice, look nice, I guess.
But then again, like as we said, we love sneaker collaborations and we are excited to see what's there to come in the year 2021. Thank you for joining us once again. Let us know in the comments what you possibly want to look out for in future collaborations.
And don't forget that we still have a giveaway. So the giveaway ends 11 January. So do go to our previous video, the Sneaker of the Year video, to
find out
how to join the giveaway. Yes.
Yeah, how to join the giveaway.
Correct.
Alright, bye.
Yep. See you in the next video.
Bye.